Of games kicking off tomorrow in Michigan is the World Dwarf Games.
Yes.
And when you've lived all your life as a little person, your confidence levels, either society is going to break you or society is going to look up to you. And our next guests, well, we are looking up to them.
The Thursday afternoon at Murang'a National Stadium. A group of ladies and gentlemen do their routine jog, not to keep fit, but to get ready for the global stage when the world gathers in the US for this year's World Dwarf Games.
Now we are just like few of us who are participating in athletics, table tennis, track and field.
I'm participating in 100 meters and 200 meters, throwing the javelin and also playing badminton.
Kenya inajulikana ni place ya magold. So hata sisi tukapata hiyo chance. Mimi nikipata tu 800 meters. Vyap, mara hiyo naleta gold.
If you think we live in a big world, then the little people of Kenya have that world in the palm of their hands. They are an amazing group of people with a confidence and an attitude larger than life. But at the moment, they are faced with a hurdle that needs immediate attention. The team lacks funds to the tune of 4.6 million shillings to finance their logistical needs, including visa processing, transportation, accommodation and meals in order to participate in the games.
Ya kwanza kufanya nitaka picha ya David Rudisha that I must win this race. And I'm double sure, I'm 100%. Lazima nilete hiyo gold.
Now we are appealing to corporates and government also to come out to assist them to go to Michigan for their Dwarf World Games.
The championships will run from the 3rd to the 10th of next month at the Michigan State University in the United States of America.
Welcome back to AM Live. Today we get to find out a little bit more about the little people of Kenya. No pun intended. Hello, madam. Sasa, high five.
Hi.
Are you happy?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Hi. How are you doing?
I'm good.
You're happy?
Yes.
Welcome to AM Live. Mshawahi kudhani mtakuja kututembelea?
Not really, but we hoped for.
You hoped for it?
Yeah.
Hiya. So I understand mnenda Michigan.
Yes.
Are you excited?
Yeah, we are, but just few associated challenges here and there. Yeah.
Okay. Are you also going to go to Michigan?
Yes.
And what sport will you be taking part in?
I'm playing table tennis doubles with her.
Okay.
I'm also doing singles.
All right.
Yes.
So table tennis has opened doors for you in amazing ways. But before we talk about the sport, let's talk about the most obvious. Growing up as a little person, what was it like for you?
Actually, a lot of stigma and challenges when I was a kid, but I managed to overcome it through first knowing that God made me to me the way I am, and then accepting myself despite the challenge that I'm short, and then take it over with a positive attitude. Then here I go.
All right.
Yeah.
What about you? What was it like for you?
I would say it was a little bit harder maybe than hers, because I grew up in a village, and as we all know, in a village, people haven't traveled widely. People haven't seen people who are different than they are, and therefore it becomes much more difficult for them to understand.
And accept.
They call you Goomba all around. They tease you. Sometimes they want to toss you around, as in the real lifting you up and then tossing you like a ping pong ball. It was not fun, I would say. But after some time, from around standard 6, then they realized this dude is just like us. And then now you get into the groupies in school. You enjoy life like everyone else. You play kalongo with them. You basically
You're
fit in.
just the same. But
Yeah,
before you get to that stage, it's not easy.
It's not easy.
Yeah. And what was it like for your parents?
I would say it was hard, Like I used to top the class all through my primary school years. And my dad is there, and then this Goomba is called, and in the village there, they want you to line up with your parents. And I would see my dad almost cringe on his seat and saying, now, okay, they want me to line up with him now. They want to expose me as the dad of the shortest dude in this school. Come on.
It's too much.
But after some time, he also understood, and he became very proud of me. And even to date, when he sees me on telly, I know
so he's watching right now, and he must be very proud of you.
He's very proud of me.
All right.
Yes.
It hasn't been an easy walk for you, but we are so thankful that you kept going and didn't give up, because we'd have never met you if you gave up. And so we're grateful. But what about you, madam? As a lady, you're growing up with your fellow girls, and then suddenly you're not growing anymore, and everybody else is taking off. What was that like?
Yeah, actually, you know, when I was a kid, I didn't like recognize that I was different from the rest, unless the other kids tease me, or unless people look at me in a weird manner, being the only person we shot in our family. But it was really challenging, because going to school, coming again back at home, then maybe playing with the kids and doing everything else that a kid should do at a tender age, it was really difficult, because actually for a kid, they are very honest, and they could tease me and tell me, look at you, you are short, you are like this and this. So it could come up in my mind that, oh, I'm different from the rest, and why is it that I'm different? Then I could ask my parents a lot of questions. I could ask my brothers a lot of questions. But all in all, my parents used to encourage me a lot, and my brothers and sisters. So it was very challenging growing up, by taking it up, and up to here I am.
All right.
Yeah.
Now, you took part in a pageant not too long ago.
Yeah.
Tell me about that, because when you think about beauty contests and pageants, you're thinking you've got to be a certain height, you've got to have certain, body measurements. What made you take part? Tell me all about it.
It's the passion that I had for modeling, and it's only that I couldn't be able to get that opportunity to participate in a beauty pageant. Like you said, taking it that you have to have the certain height, 6 or 7 feet, and here I am 3.2. But I have the passion for modeling. So I heard about Miss Fabulous Africa taking place at 680 Hotel. So when I was told by my friend, Liko Bay is the one that told me that you always say that you have the passion for modeling, so why can't you go and try it there? So I said, yes, I'm going there, and I know that I'm going to win, despite even if they are going to take it as we should have this person who has certain height. Then I went there and I registered myself. Then after a while, they called me now for the training session to take part for the catwalks and everything. It was organized by Becky Promotions and National Organization of Peer Educators, and also other sponsors who came up. So I took part. When they are catwalking, when they are taking like a step, I could take like 2 steps in order to accommodate that 1 step. So they really understood me, and they saw the passion that I had and the confidence that I had during that training. So they didn't give me the title for Miss Fabulous Africa. So they said, I think we can give her another different title, of which I really knew, like myself, I didn't know whether I'm going to be given the title for Miss Confidence. So during the final event, they said the first runners up, second, and then the winner is this. Then, I was there in the midst. I was told, no, don't go away. Remain there for view. I was like, okay, I'm not Miss Fabulous Africa, so where am I? Yeah, and why am I staying here? So they gave me the title for Miss Confidence Kenya.
All right, girl. You go, girl.
Yeah. Then from there, I said, yeah, this is what I always want. So from there, I started now working with the community, partnering with several people like administration, police, 680 Hotel, National Organization of Peer Educators. Other individuals came also to support me until up to now where I am.
Okay. All right. Now, I'm going to talk to you a little bit about your passion, because finally it took a long walk before your society accepted you. And now, after acceptance, you were able to now live the life that you wanted. So we're going to talk about what choice you decided to take and how tennis, table tennis, comes into that. First, let's have a chat with a viewer on the line. Good morning. How are you?
Hello. Good morning, Sheila.
I'm very, very fine. Thank you. How are you?
This is Otoa Sifuna.
Ume lost?
Yeah, I'm around. I've just been in some few errands here and there.
He went back to school, in other words.
Yeah. we did go back to school. Huh? So they are trying to intimidate us again, but I think they will see the need to comply this time round before the tragedy strikes.
All right. We wish you well with that. What's your question or comment for this morning?
Yeah, I will start by, first of all, congratulating the two little people. I don't know why they have that choice of word. I'm very much uncomfortable with it myself, because they are big people, Sheila.
Yes.
What they are doing is a manifestation that these two, the dwarfs are not actually dwarfs. They are big people.
True.
I want to congratulate Ndung'u, because I remember not long ago, I was with him at Kenyatta University, and he actually contested and won the senior position of the academic secretary in the entire university. He was elected unanimously.
Well, we're going to unpack his story bit by bit.
Yes. So what I'm saying is I'm really very proud of these people.
Yes.
The concern or question I'm asking them, Sheila, is how can is there a mechanism in which they can go to the grassroots and even bring short people or little people down there in the villages like Ikolomani?
Right.
There are so many of them, Sheila, and I think this is a good trend. If they can bring those to the limelight, it will be very good. But all said and done, I'm very proud. I, as a teacher, I have handled one or two cases in a real classroom situation.
Yeah.
I think the stigma that goes with the society can actually be eliminated through such programs.
Right.
I'm also Atipuna Garan from Nairobi.
Asante sana kwa kupiga simu. Ndung'u, yani you're just waiting to unleash for me my stunts of sijui ulienda wapi ukashinda nini. But once you got through your primary, you went into high school.
Yes.
And you went on to university.
Yes, I joined KU, as the caller said, in 2002. By then it was still during the former president's reign.
All right.
So we didn't have a student union. We fought for one. We were allowed to have our own union in 2003. And then I was fully involved in the campaign process in the first election. In the second one, I said no. It cannot only be that people of a certain height or a certain body build go for these positions. So, like the caller said, I went for it, and it was a landslide.
Everybody supported you.
Yeah, of course, I did have opponents, but they know the meaning of competing with a tough politician.
I like that. Yeah. So you won that, and you went on to carry out your duties in the students'
successfully,
organization?
For a whole year. During our time in office, there were no strikes because we would know how to negotiate with the administration and get what we wanted. Because in this country, we have been told about strikes all the time. But I'm not so sure strikes are fit for all the times. Sometimes you need to negotiate.
Okay.
And basically that's the new kind of leadership that we want.
Dialogue, where you meet each other halfway. It's all about compromise. So what were you studying at the university?
I studied English and political studies.
And what do you do now?
Right now what I'm doing is a little bit of teaching, but online. I'm an instructional designer at JKU Art. We simply design the content that goes online for the open, distance, and e-learning students.
Okay.
So far, we have about 180. I cater for their needs online.
Okay. Yes. Busy, making
Very
things
busy,
happen.
yes.
We're going to talk about table tennis in a moment. First things first, we've got a viewer on the line. Good morning. How are you?
I'm happy.
Hey, Kimari.
Yes, Sheila.
Habari asubuhi.
Mzuri sana. I'm ready for the world. Oh, Sheila.
Yes, let's go.
Sawa. Sasa
Ndio.
mimi ningependa kupongeza sana wageni wako hapo leo. Na in fact they speak for many, I believe, and with them just being there on studio, I believe many will be inspired. I believe we have so many like those whom, as Otoa says, I'd like to call them big people.
Yes.
Ambao wana lack in the confidence. So with them and with the games that I hope and pray that they'll make it to Michigan.
Yes.
And whatever the results that they'll come with. Guys, just the fact that you represent Kenya there, and I believe this is going to be a step towards the right direction, and many will come out and will live happy as a result of what the efforts that you're trying to make. We're with you, and we are with you all step of the way.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. There's a lot of support for you guys. Yes. But sport for you, where did that start? Table tennis, your interest in table tennis, Lianzalini?
Oh, I joined Paralympics sports way back in 2010, I can say actually. And then I had the passion just to play with the balls anyway. So I got interested in playing table tennis. Then I got the training for like a year. Then afterwards, we went for regional championships in Egypt. I came back with silver. Then afterwards, we went for another event for World Championship. As a table tennis team, we came ladies with silver also, men came with bronze. So that's where the table tennis came from. Then afterwards, we went to San Diego in USA. We didn't get the silver medals, but we came up with points. This year we were in Germany. We went for the training camp. We came back also with points. So we are just looking forward again, maybe in December, to come up again with medals now.
With medals.
Yeah.
All right. So 2010 is where it started for you. What about you, Ndung'u?
In 1997, I joined Thika High School. Thika High School was a big sporting school. With several stars right now in the national rugby, I think 15th team.
Yeah.
And I think I saw one in the 7th team. And there you just had to fit somewhere. So table tennis was not a big thing there because it was for those others.
The big primary ones.
So
were the
I
rugby
didn't take
and
it
the
up.
very,
I didn't take it up there. But then I transferred after 1 year. I went to Don Bosco Boys Embu.
Yeah.
And there now it was more or less a European school. And there you must play some form of sport. It's either volleyball, football, or anything that you get to play. But you must play if it's during games time.
Yeah.
So with a friend of mine called Nick. Nick, I hope you're watching me.
I'm sure he's watching
yes,
this.
Yes. Nick taught me how to play table tennis, and I liked it. I did play it. In first year in KU, I did play a bit. But then books came in between me and table tennis. But then again, when I heard now there is something happening, about 2-3 months ago, I told Mwani, yeah, I used to play this. I still have
You still
my
got
skills. So I told them, yes, I'm going to double up with you. We've been practicing for the doubles. And for the singles, I've been practicing back at JKU in my free time.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you guys are looking forward to Michigan.
Yes, we are looking forward to Michigan, but I would say we are a bit disappointed because as at now, we haven't had the kind of support we anticipated we would have. But we are trusting God that what we were told, that the Deputy President of the Republic of Kenya will intervene. We hope he has already intervened.
And you were able to present your case to him?
We have not been able to present our case to him directly, but through contacts that are close to him. I was personally told that he has been briefed on the same. Bwana Deputy President, we are waiting for that very important call.
All right, it doesn't hurt to throw that in there. What kind of support are you looking for?
Facilitation of air ticket, accommodation, And also, you know, you can't go empty-handed, so you have to have like something to on your pocket. And also in terms of the kits and the uniforms. Yeah.
Okay. Now, I think we've got some shots of the world, which is what you want to go and participate in. We're going to be sharing those shots because it's an annual event.
Yeah, it's an
in
annual
America,
event.
and this would be the first time that a Kenyan team
It's
is
the
going to
first
take
time
part.
that Kenya is participating.
And we wanted to go there, Sheila.
Wait, don't say that we wanted to go. You make it sound like we wanted to go na hatukuenda. No, you want to go. It still remains a passion.
Yeah.
You want to go and fly that Kenyan flag there.
Yes.
So tell me about the fields that we will have representation in.
We have track and field. By track and field, I mean javelin, I mean shot put, I mean discus, I mean the various short races, 100 meters, 200 meters, 400 meters, 800 meters, and then now we have table tennis and badminton.
And badminton, and you're also going to be playing?
No,
or
I'm
yours
not
is
going
just
to do badminton.
table
Our
tennis?
other colleague, Philip, is going to do the badminton.
Okay.
I'm fully in table tennis myself.
You are not looking left or right.'re focused. This is it.
Yes, that's
and
why
I'm sure
I
it's
want
going to
in a few
happen.
years, Sheila, this is
Yeah.
not, we are not doing this for fun or a short term so that we go to the US and enjoy there.
And never come back. You know, Kenyans go to America and never come back.
Well. I've been there and came back, so it's not a big deal.
Si ati state ndio utakuwa umefika.
it's
Umeshafika and you came back.
The end of everything. You know,
I
we
have
are
a good
looking.
job here.
Yeah.
I'm comfortable.
Right.
I don't need to go do dishes
And wash
there.
some dishes.
Yeah.
Bust some dishes.
And we are looking at even our own international exposure.
Yeah.
So that Rio 2016, we are there in full force. And I'm assuring you, if Kenyan supporters will bring even more medals in 2016.
I like that.
Yes.
I like that. And where are you guys training right now?
At Nyayo Stadium. You know, there are also several others who are training in different countries, in Eldoret, Mombasa. And that's why we want to put this thing like countrywide. We don't want to be contented here only in Nairobi. When we came up with this concept of Little People of Kenya, so it's, you know, with the world, like I said, the developing world, not really, people don't like really look positive on us. They think that we are just only on the comedian part of it. But we are so much diverse in many things apart from being comedians. So I came with a concept of, I think if I participate in sports, then why not the rest? Because maybe they don't have the information that we have these games that little people can also participate. So it's a countrywide thing that we're going to do, and we need a lot of support on that in order to create that awareness, in order also for the society to know that we are there and we are humans also, and we can also develop our economy in such and such a way. We need also parents who have these children with short stature or with different disabilities, to bring them up. You know, they are there, they are in the society, but they are hidden.
Don't hide
hide them.
Bring them. Because there's something there. Everybody has something.
Yes.
What would you like to say? Because we're closing up, and I don't want you to leave without saying that thing in your heart that you practiced to say, if you practiced to say.
I would like to say this to Kenyans. We are not a joke. We are here. We are not a joke. We are here to, in part of media publicity before we head to Michigan. We are bringing something. We are not coming back empty-handed. Support us. You won't regret it. Those parents with short children, or with the kids who are short stature, connect them with us. We are going to leave our contacts here.
Yes.
Connect them with us. We are going to show you that there is much more to that short person you have in your house than just having them act as an extra in a TV program or a radio program.
Exactly.
We are much more than that. We want to see them more educated, because with papers you compete better. and you are treated like everyone else.
Right. Thank you. Thank you for making the time to be here with us. We will be supporting you best we can. And like he said, we will share their contacts on our Facebook and Twitter accounts just so you can be in touch with them and also lend your support. Again, thank you for watching AM Live. We take a short break, but we'll be back in a bit.